Yo, what's popping?
Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody.
I'm Cruisin 9.
I'm Lunar Lens.
I'm Motorcyclist Map, and we are here to wish Bhroman all the best for his coast-to-coast ride. This is his third ride in the past 2 years, and yeah, he rides for a great cause, so definitely go ahead and support him. YouTube channel, subscribe. Wish you the best, Bhroman.
Wish you the best. Good luck.
All the best, man.
All right, yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. Today is day number 1 of my Coast to Coast 3.0. Yet another Coast to Coast ride. Thanks to our sponsors, Motorcyclist Map, Lunar Lens, Fusion 9, BMW Motorrad North America, BMW Performance Center, Motorcycles of Greensboro, and Swift Habits. That's my ride. It's a 2021 BMW K1600 Grand America. And this ride is for men's mental health and suicide prevention. I'm riding for the Movember Foundation, and I'll tell you more about the cause and why it's so personal to me. But I'm trying to raise $5,000 for this for the foundation, so help me out. Stay tuned. 16-17 days of fun and new places, new faces, and lots of amazing experiences. So, do you guys know what time it is?
It's right.
Ride o'clock indeed. This is Coast to Coast 3.0 and we are off. I am super excited, and I don't know, I'm just so excited, man. Third time doing this, but it's just I feel just as excited as the first couple of times, but hey, that's just me. But so this is going to be a little different. We're going to make a couple of stops along the way, and this is not going to be a daily vlog. This is going to be, I'm going to group a few days together to make the series a little shorter. But we're coming up on our first stop in Greensboro.
First stop of the day, Motorcycles of Greensboro. And look who I found. Andrew, how are you, man?
I'm great. How about you?
Thank you, man. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Thanks for hooking me up.
Oh yeah, I see the BMW Performance Center has hooked you up with another motorcycle.
Yes, sir. The K1600 Grand America.
I'm super jealous, man. This is going to be great. I'm always living vicariously through your trips.
Well, thank you, Andrew.
Have a great time, all bro. Enjoy the ride. Take lots of pictures, and I am so glad that you're raising awareness and funds for a really great cause, men's mental health. So awesome, man. Ride on. It is ride o'clock.
So, you know, I had to stop at this place, world-class power sports and Indian motorcycle Greensboro Triad, and I ran into this guy. The legend, it's the Sensei!
The myth.
And now I'm going on my third coast to coast
Amazing.
with this beautiful BMW that
Gorgeous. What a hot bike. I'm digging that, man.
I like it too. And I'm riding for men's mental health and suicide prevention, a cause that's very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, absolutely. And something that a lot of times men's mental health gets, it's not that's overlooked, but sometimes it gets swept away a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things for a lot of great groups, and sometimes, you know, that old saying about man up, but this is not, the world's not easy. It's going to throw rocks at your head. So we love the fact that you're going out and supporting this cause, dude. That is amazing.
Yeah, thank you. And again, none of this would have happened without your help. You're the first guy to give me my break, so to say. And
Can only be one first.
well, thank you so much, and thank you for everything you do for me, for the people who come here. I've heard nothing but good things of everybody who hangs out here.
We're not perfect, but we try hard. We're always working every day to get better.
Yes, sir. And Sensei, do you happen to know what time it is?
Let me double check. Oh, definitely. Now that I'm looking, it's right o'clock.
Haha, had to meet the Sensei and the folks at Motorcycles of Greensboro, man. These guys rock. So we're off on our way, starting off from Morrisville, North Carolina, stopped at Greensboro and High Point, North Carolina, heading towards Tennessee. And the goal is to cover about 7,000 miles, give or take, in the next 17 odd days, and travel through 14 or 15 states. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, as I said, this is not going to be a daily vlog. It's going to be more grouped together, like part 1, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I am riding for men's mental health and suicide prevention and the Movember Foundation. This is a cause that's near and dear to my heart because as a kid I was diagnosed with ADHD, and I struggled mightily through school, high school, all of that. And I've had several bouts of depression over the years, a divorce and all that fun stuff. But the one thing that's always helped me is therapy and wind therapy. Wind therapy as in riding a motorcycle, and I am so glad and honored that I'm able to do this, raise funds and awareness for men's mental health and suicide prevention, riding a motorcycle, doing wind therapy. Ha ha ha! And as has been my Achilles for all of these rides, traffic. We are now stuck in traffic, or whatever, moving slowly through traffic. Come on, people, come on, we gotta go. But the first few days it's just gonna be all on interstates and not much to see, so we're just gonna keep moving and cutting to the next part.
And made it to Tennessee. First state number 1. Let's go. It's getting darker, but it's not really late. It's 5:37. This is my buddy Vishant, and he's a bit of a motorcycle nut, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
And
a little too addictive on that side.
And he agreed to show us something. So what is it?
Let's go.
All right, well, I'm
a little
following.
messy. You know, I'm trying to make room in here, but every time I try.
Oh wow, Aprilia Tuono.
That's my daily rider. That's the CBR we just picked up. That matter of fact, yesterday.
I know you got the GS
Yes, I got
a few
the
months
GS
ago.
A few months ago, and then picked up some Dukes this year. The 999S. Have the 916, old frame, you know, old wheels. This actually, yep, it's beautiful. This is the 999S. So what's really special about it is it's actually a parts unlimited bike. It's an original Superbike parts unlimited 07. It's got the little filler fairings on it, so you can ride it around. So I don't want the fairings to be damaged. But it's 150.
People are not crazy about this look.
But that's
I love it.
I love it. So this one is a 17 racer. I fell in love with the R90s when I rode one in India first, and so I came here and I got me a Pure. They only made it from 17 to 19, and I'm glad to find one with only 900 miles.
And it's unique,
So
man.
it's very unique. It's a beautiful machine. That's my other favorite bike. It's
The
a Triumph
Truxton.
Truxton TFC. Now, what's so special about this one is it's actually number 69 of 750. And,
I like that number.
Yep, it's pretty cool. Well, I picked it up from New Jersey, and the tag even says TFC 69. So,
Wow. Yeah, let's check out these.
I mean, it's all
paint
carbon
scheme,
fiber,
man.
and it's
Carbon
hand,
fiber.
and it's really light.
And these pinstripes are all hand done,
Yeah,
right?
they're all hand done.
That's
So
the
you
beauty
can-
of Triumph.
If you look at it closely, you can see the paintbrush markings on it, which tells you that that's what it was done and put a clear coat on it.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's my favorite Norton Commando. Runs great. You know, I call it my clunk monster. You know, it sounds clunky, but it's so smooth. You know, it's the transition of gears is just amazing.
And
when
you
you're
don't see
rolling.
many Nortons.
No, and this is I call it my sleek girl. You know, it's the one that has the really nice shape.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing.
And the shape that he's talking about is
You
this.
have to look from the top, yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Just goes in. Ooh.
Yep, it's beautiful.
All right, let's fire her up. Oh. Oh yeah. Check out the tail light, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey.
Well, let's fire up the Truxton.
Yeah, boy.
They're a little clunky at first.
Yeah. All right, what next?
What do you want to turn on next? I got the Ducati. You want to try the 999S?
Yes.
Okay.
That's such a Ducati sound.
Yeah.
The dry clutch.
Dry clutch.
Yeah.
Check that out. It's got a dry clutch. Don't stick your fingers in. It's got a deep trunk.
Yeah, boy.
Something about these old Hondas, right?
Yeah.
The 929RR, the 900s. You know, I wasn't lucky enough to try the 900s, but the 929, the 954s. But this was just something I've loved, like from the get-go.
Uh-huh.
Just that look, and then having the Arion Racing part. So it was kind of hard to find one, but then we finally got one. Look at that sound, smooth Honda sound.
Now that's a Honda sound.
this sound so smooth. It's like the RC51 too, which Cody has. You know, it's just got a nice typical sound. So.
Oh man, this is cool. Well, thank you again for showing us around your stuff.
Absolutely.
Starting off, day number 2. Day number 2 from Kodak, Tennessee. I was staying at the Quality Inn here, and check out that pretty little fire pit there. And nice, pretty views. You have a little seating area there as well. Special shout out to my buddy Sean, for showing us his toy shed and his collection. I am gonna be stopping at his house because he's got more to see if he can film a few more. But yeah, getting started. This is day number 2. Day number 1 was a lot of fun, just riding through Morrisville to Greensboro to High Point and then to Kodak, mostly exclusively on I-40. A lot of wind buffeting and getting caught in the draft behind these big semis on this bike wasn't a lot of fun. It kind of throws you around, tosses you around like a rag doll. But hey, it is what it is. But the bike is really comfortable, and oh my god, that power delivery is chef's kiss. Stay tuned, let's go.
Alright, this is day number 2. I'm headed towards Knoxville from Kodak, Tennessee, and I'm taking the back roads because I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to a motorcycle like this or whatever, but I've been experiencing a lot of wind buffeting and a lot of wobbliness anytime I get behind semis or big trucks and vehicles. So I'm trying to avoid that for a little bit. It's a little nerve-wracking is the right word, or the right words to say. So I'm gonna take the back roads, get to Vishan's house, and what an amazing collection of motorcycles he's got, and I'm so glad that I got to see some of those bikes, and there's a few more at his house, so let's go and check that out, huh?
That is my buddy Vishant. He's the guy you saw in the video last night. I forgot to do a little introduction. So, very good friend, a motorcycle, not as I told you. He did a coast to coast earlier this year for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation.
Yes, that's it. And I enjoyed that.
You enjoyed it.
I did it on my KTM. Yeah.
And a month or so ago, you were in India riding up to the Himalayas?
Yep, Himalayas. So I want to really put that up there. We did Pungi Valley, which is also another road. You've got livelihood out there, and you've got really dangerous roads, extreme off-roading. So that was pretty good. Like Such Pass, which is 14,500 feet, but it's actually a dangerous zone right there too, which is fun, absolutely fun. Facebook, I'm at Vish to Ride Moto with the Vish, with my first name, Vish to Ride Moto. Instagram's the same,
And you have some more bikes?
Yep.
All right, let's go look at these bikes. Yeah, but this is an Indian Challenger Elite. Yes. Now he has added some stuff to it. It kind of looks like a Pursuit now because he's added the lowers
with the speakers in it.
And he's got a tour pack. Paint scheme, man. The paint scheme is what I love.
Yep. This is 126 out of the 150 they made in the first year.
Wow. This is an amazing, gorgeous looking R9T, and this is the 100th year edition. I love the chrome, man. I love the chrome.
Something really special about the BMW they did is this section, and it's just how they brushed it in, and it's just amazing. The logo is amazing too. This one in particular has all the options of 719 packages on it because it's a special bike, and
check out that seat, man.
Yes, it's amazing.
Pretty bike, man.
It's beautiful.
It's really
they did a great job on it.
Okay, next up, the Goodsy.
And this is the V7, and it's the 744cc engine. It's the 10th anniversary for this model lineup, and they released about 750, and I've got this bike numbered at 29. And it's got the Agostini exhaust, carbon fiber exhaust on it, which makes it sound amazing. And what I really love is this right here. Yeah. It's just so beautifully done with the leather strap around it, and the little work right here with the whole name and anniversary reading and everything. So it's amazing.
Look at it, man! Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing how they've done that. So.
And it's got the little strap down the tank.
It's beautiful dash.
Wow. It's so retro looking.
It is. It is amazing.
What next?
Well, we got our Royal Enfield.
Okay.
This one is actually our 120th anniversary. It's a 2021 where Royal Enfield finished their 120 years, and they decided to make something very special. This is actually made in India, and the paint job to the assembly, even the tires are CF from India. So very special bike. Royal Enfield's been in our family since I was a very young child. In fact, I was not even born at that time. So we've had this brand in our family. My grandfather had that. It's funny, my wife's grandfather had that too, and they were riding buddies. So this is the Interceptor, and they only came out with 480 motorcycles worldwide, which they had planned, according to the anniversary, 120 per region. So you had 120 in India, you had 120 for the Americas, which is basically Canada and US. Then you had 120 for Europe and the European side, and you had 120 for like the other side of the Asia. So yep, amazingly done. Beautiful paint job, black chrome.
And there's another thing about these like gauges. These are throwback gauges, man.
Yes, analogs. They're pretty cool, and
limited
stuff in there too. So
yeah. Yes.
So this is the legend with the Royal Enfields. He loved a lot. This is my dad. And he loved a lot of the Royal Enfields, and so he's the one saying that you gotta have one. I rode the Himalayan mountains, and a lot of times if you look at the videos, people go in, they have the little flags going down here. But I kind of got the flag on. It's this way. I got the flag on my keychain, so it goes with my special Royal Enfield. So, really smooth. People who have the Royal Enfields, they like the thump. It's like. You have a little compression and the kickstart. That's what we've all grown up with. Smooth and down pretty good.
And now for the grand finale.
Yes. So, something about Japanese and Italian. People are not still adapting the collaboration, but 110%. The Japanese has the best engine, the H2R, and Italy has the best designers, and that's Bimota. So. You combine them two and you get the Bimota Tessie H2.
Wow.
And it is magnificent. Bimota is basically, it's a combination of three friends. One's a plumber, one was a racer and one was a mechanic, So they basically came together and, they were riding all these bikes and said, we could make a better chassis, we could make a better frame to this. And they came together, they took the best engines, and they made these bikes. 2019, Kawasaki bought 49% stake in Bimota, and they wanted to start the engineering, bring the Tessie alive, because Tessie is basically the bike which the hub steering system was on, where it's a new system where they had the swing arm in the front. What's really amazing is what people don't fail to realize. This is one single block of aluminum. So they took one single block and they actually cut it out that way, and they framed it. So it's amazing how it's done. So with the regular exhaust, it's 239 horses, but when you take the stock exhaust and put the Aero exhaust, which it comes with the bike, it jumps to 253.
Dang.
Yep. So you can't go wrong with 253. This says Tessie H2 America 13 because there's only 20 motorcycles in US. The supercharged engine, makes it amazing. You got the motor
big
stock.
supercharged thing.
Yep, and if you go down further from me using it, that exhaust is all purple. It's full titanium, and it'll get purple till here, depending on the usage.
Before we start, can we see the dash? The start of that?
Absolutely. It's amazing. It's a full Kawasaki. You got different colors in there. You have the little throttle to where the gravity force, so it goes back. The other G forces back and forth. So you'll know it. It's only got 708 miles. That means guys, I ride. It's a good thing. Has something new, Olin's dampeners, which are electronic. So they're not manual, they're electronically all controlled. All Kawasaki electronics on it. So you guys ready for the sound?
Let's go, let's go.
Alrighty.
I don't know about the guys, I know I'm ready.
I don't know about you guys. That was insane. That was insane. Oh my god, the Bimota was out of this world. But thanks a lot to my buddy Vishant for letting us see his collection and playing or touching the toys and just hearing those things go. So this is what I was talking about. I mean, you see that semi right in front of me and see how the bike's wobbling. I don't know how this is gonna come across in the video, but man, this is cray. Even when you're trying to pass them, it's a little wobbly, but once you get in front of them, much better. But see, there's a semi again in front of me, and this, oh my god. I hope I get the hang of it, and we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, we gotta make a quick stop at the BMW dealership in Nashville, because I have a light that's come on which says check your engine oil level. So let's see.
So the second BMW stop along the way is Nashville Motors here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I am here with Chandler.
What's going on?
Hey man, I am just living the dream, and I'm glad aren't you glad I just pulled in like 20 minutes before you guys closed?
Perfect time. You can see the action, pulling the bikes in and out. But we're so happy to have you.
They just slid me right in there, like, you know what? Let's take care of
That's
you.
what we're here for. You're traveling, doing an awesome thing, and thank you for the awareness you're bringing to everything that you're doing. And we're happy to help along the way.
Thank you so much. And tell me about this cool little place, like.
So we just barely bought this dealership a year and a half ago in March from David and Virginia Bloodworth. And what we are is we're Motors America, actually. So we're a whole corporation of 7 dealerships now. And we bought this dealership, revamped it, and we're just stoked to be here in Nashville. Nashville's awesome. The community here, riding, like we were talking about our road, the roads around here in Tennessee are phenomenal. We're growing like crazy, and we're just happy to be here in the Nashville community. I mean, everybody out here rides, and everybody supports each other riding, and Nashville is really, really a cool store. We're happy to be here.
Nice. And you had Sean and Louise swing by,
perfect timing. I just got back from Thailand, and I was riding the 1300 with BMW. Huge shout out to them. They took really good care of us, and Sean and Luis were here with the new 1300, and that bike is just amazing. Game changer for everybody.
I am jealous. I'm jealous that you got to ride the bike.
Hey, we'll have one here soon that you can come and ride.
Perfect, done. I'll be back. I'll be back. And how do people find you? Do you guys have like a Facebook, Instagram, social media presence?
At Nashville Motos.
Okay.
We're huge on Instagram. We have a TikTok that we're growing. Our YouTube channel is Motos America Official. That's for all of our stores.
Gotcha.
We're partnered with a few other social media influencers as well. Fastlane D, he's one of
Nice.
Fastlane D is one of our
That's what's up.
ambassadors.
Okay.
Yeah, so check us out. Nashville Motos. We always do events. We just really did a huge track day down at Barber.
Oh wow!
That was awesome. So we're doing a huge thing. We're doing our best to make some noise in the community.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. You guys rock. Guys, come on down. Check these guys out. You guys rock.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
There you go. Awesome.
So this is starting off day number 3. Day number 3 from Nashville, Tennessee. It's a crisp day, crisp morning. 38 or something like that. Got my heated gear on and everything, but it's nice and sunny. So, yeah. The goal for today is to make up some miles, catch up some miles. I'm exactly 1 day behind schedule, which is cool. Which is okay because I had planned for a day and a half in reserve, but that's okay. So starting off from Nashville, Tennessee, let's see how far we can get.
In between taking care of the bike, it needed almost 3/4 of a quart of engine oil because it burned through it, and it's just being a little nervy for me on the interstates, especially around big semis and trucks and on windy conditions. I'm just not used to this kind of bike. Maybe I'll get the hang of it in a day or two, but it's been super wobbly and I haven't made a lot of progress. In 2 days I've covered about 550 miles. Yeah, so I'm about a day behind on my planned schedule and planned route. We'll see if we can make up some time or still be on track. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, like just a different angle for you guys, but you see it is really wobbly, and it's when you're around these big semis in windy conditions. Oh my god, let's just go. And there's no way I can avoid semis on interstates. They're everywhere. Yeah. But in spite of all that, guess where we are entering Arkansas. So that means I am entering into my state number 2. State number 2, Arkansas. As for the weather and all that, it's been gorgeous, not too cold. It's a little chilly, I have my heated gear on, but it's been sunny, it's been beautiful, not a lot of traffic. I mean, a lot of semis, but not a lot of traffic. And I gotta tell you, man, I was not expecting this bike to be as comfortable as it is. It is super comfortable, and that power is crazy good. It's crazy good. The only downside that I can think of is just that, man, that it wobbles around semis. But we are making up some good time and some good progress here. And oh, look at that, man. The sun peeking its head out through the clouds. Don't the clouds look like cottage cheese? It does, doesn't it? And this is the beauty of these road trips, man. You see a lot of random things, and I get excited by a lot of random things. Well, anyway, so the plan for tonight is, and it's looking like I'll be on course for it, is to reach Van Buren, Arkansas, and that will be wrapping up that will be wrapping up this part 1 of my coast to coast. The first 3 days, there was not a lot to see, just been hauling butt, but we got to see a lot of cool toys.
This is wrapping up day number 3. Miles covered for today was about 500 miles, highest from this trip. So here's what I learned about the K1600 Grand America. So it's really comfortable. It's a good, comfortable bike. My butt's a little sore, but not crazy sore or anything like that. And I have the stock seat on the bike. Secondly, oh my god, that power is ridiculous. The power of that 1600cc inline 6 is just insane. It just kicks in right away. And the wind protection on the bike is awesome. It hates the highways. Like, riding it on the highways is not a whole lot of fun. The reason being, like, there's so much wind buffeting and wobbling anytime you're close to a semi, a big tractor trailer, anything with the trailer. It really bothered me the first couple of days. Today I got a hang of it and kind of sort of understood what it's trying to do, and I was able to make some good time and cover some good ground. Tomorrow onward should be fun. But anyways, guys, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll see you soon. Bro out.